Smashing Game Time. We are two brothers that like to play video games. This is day one of Godiso 2026. We made it, Josh. We made it to the halfway point of the year.
Which I still can't believe. It feels like it was just January, like, last week.
You blinked and it was, you blinked and it was January when your eyes were open. And the next time your eyes were open, it was July and your neighbor was shooting his fingers off with fireworks. Yeah.
Didn't that happen to you?
No, I
To
don't
one of
think
your
so.
neighbors?
Maybe I'm not remembering it. I remember we had a neighbor that got bit by a dog of ours, but I don't remember any fireworks, taking any fingers off. There was an NFL guy who that happened to. Not me though.
I
Not
mean, it
me.
happens a lot. It's not like it's like a, "Wow, that never happened." No, it always happens every year. That's the reason why they tell you to avoid hospitals.
I think there's a fireworks stand near my place that also sells like THC, like weed stuff.
Oh god, that's a terrible combination.
And I was sitting there, I was like, no, you should not be selling those two things to the same people. Absolutely not.
Although, what's worse, being high or being drunk and messing with fireworks?
I think either way, you're looking at
Oh,
a
no,
blown off
you're definitely playing with gunpowders.
you're
Don't get me wrong, you're blowing something up.
you're looking at a blown off finger. Hey, if you've done Goaty So with us before, a few things up top. If you have a very, very good eye, this is a returning background. This is one I made for the very first Goaty So all the way back in 23. And I liked it so much that I touched it up a little bit and brought it into the future. So yeah, that's back, and we're changing the format a little bit. So in years where we were busier, we usually would just do the Goaty So the one award, and I hate that. I hate that because I feel like everyone kind of does that, and I've always liked having the multiple categories. So we're doing 4 episodes, one category per day, and each category is going to have the top 10 instead of like the smaller, not lesser categories, but the categories that aren't Goaty So are going to would usually get top 3. Now they're going to get top 10 like Goaty So. And I think that will also help us out when it comes to game of the year at the end of the year.
I
Because
mean, we're
whenever,
gonna copy and paste all of it for sure.
well,
That's definitely coming.
well, definitely, but also I always feel like when we get to the end of the year, uh, and we have those awards we previously did, I'm always like, well, I think it's just going to be the same top 3. Now I've been wrong. I've been wrong before.
I think the only time it's ever changed is disappointment of the year, and I think we're just get even more disappointed.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I think last year it changed a lot. 'Cause I was like, oh, for sure, Claire Obscure is going to win everything, and it didn't. It didn't win everything with us. So anyway, we've got 4 categories. Let me read off the 4 categories for day one. We've got box art of the year so far. Day two will be disappointment of the year so far. Day three will be song of the year so far, and then day four will be game of the year so far. And then next week will be I will be I will be doing a tier list of every mainline Final Fantasy game. The trick of that being I'd not played most of those games.
I think at most you've played maybe 4, 5 of them.
We'll get to that when we get to that episode, but
It'll be fun, guys.
that'll be a fun little look at that.
And
But
heck, if it ends up getting a lot of, commentary and views, Nick, I might have you do a bunch of franchises that I know for a fact you've only played, like, maybe a handful of them, but there's so much of them.
we'll see. We will see. You never know what idiots on YouTube are going to click on. Because
So thank you.
if they see something with a title that says, "I've never played a Final Fantasy, here's my tier list," then they're going to click that to argue with an idiot like myself.
Yes.
And yeah, man, people are idiots. But before we get into this first category, I just gotta say, I think this is stacking up to be a pretty heavy hitter year. I'd almost compare it to 2023. 2023 felt like a very heavy year.
I especially with, like, everything that's been announced that's still to come this year, it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, this has been a really pretty good year, like, surprisingly.
Well, I think back to 23 and it was a lot of indie, just banger after banger. Dave the
Mhm.
Diver, you had, what's it, El Paso Elsewhere, you had Dredge. And then, AAA was kind of taking a backseat to it, I feel. We did eventually get Baldur's Gate 3 towards the end of the year. So like it really, as it typically does, AAA will come out later in the year. But that one felt like, there was just constantly something to be playing, which is something I didn't feel for 24 and 25 as much. Like, yes, they had their hits, they had their standouts, but 23 just felt like a consistent year of like, I want to play that, I want to play that, I want to play that, I want to play that. I'm
I mean,
finding
it
that
wasn't so much in your wish list, it was more of like, yeah, it's purchased, it was already in my cart.
well, and that was something I felt early in 25. 25 had Avowed, and then Adamfall was another one I was really into, and then Doom, and South of Midnight. And at the beginning of the year, it really felt like oh wow, this feels like 23, and then it slowed down towards the end of the year. But I'm hoping 26 follows 23. Like, look, when we look back, I think 2023 will be one of those years that everyone will say was, yeah, that's like the new 98. That's the new 98 of gaming. That's the new 2007 of gaming. I think that will be up there. Anything you wanted to say about the year so far?
I keep getting, like, all these nostalgia and it's gonna be a little random, but it also has some relevancy. All the nostalgia posts from people, like, "Oh, man, remember 2000?" And someone was at like, had a video of E3 where they were introducing the PS2, and some of the comments that these douche I mean, I'm not talking, like, regular everyday folks, these guys looked like they were, like, the typical skater boy douchebags, like, they were driving the Honda Civics.
What were they saying?
Man, the graphics, they're so lifelike. Just shit
Just
like that where it's like, okay, even by then standards, there is no way in hell those are lifelike graphics.
I mean, at the time, probably, but yeah, I think you bring up a point. We've got to watch out for the 2000s nostalgia because it feels like we're going through 90s nostalgia a lot right now. I mean, hell, they just announced a Chris Hemsworth movie for May 24.
Right?
There are people nostalgic for Chris Hemsworth on the TV, and that was early aughts, but still, it kind of has a 90s vibe to it. Um, yeah, watch out for the nostalgia slop. That's the other thing I've seen is people are tired of people are starting to label genres as blank slop, which I'm here for. I'm here for. Like I'm like I get it. Like it's very of the time, it's very of the moment. When we look back at it 20 years from now, we'll roll our eyes at people that called games friend slop or gambling slop or whatever. But I do like people using that in reference to like a game that has like maybe very little thinking prowess and more just like, hey, I'm hanging out with my friends being a dipshit.
Yes, but see, like, I also like that because it's brought us to like like I think it's helped us especially these past, 5, 6 years. I mean, um, that new one there, right, keeps playing
Oh, Chameleon,
that painting. Yeah.
I've seen clips of that and I like the look of it.
Honestly, I'd be like, yeah, first off, that is like it's basically it is, oh, what's that? I've seen it on Call of Duty a lot. God,
I, know, I forget what the game mode's called, but Fallout. Fortnite has a game mode
yeah,
like this where you're hiding from other players and they're searching for you.
right, and you can turn into random
Yep.
objects.
Hmm.
Yep, it just reminds me of that, but to me, it's like, no, this is even better because now you're not just a prop. You can literally blend into the environment, which is like, I mean, that's super cool, and it's very basic. Like, you're not doing anything like revolutionary, but at the same time, like
Just a
just
good
watching it, it looks like a lot of fun. It reminds me of Liar's Bar.
one. It's a reminder that hey, this game doesn't need to be a live service game for me and my friends to lose hours to it.
Yeah.
Just a thought, Bungie, Epic, everyone else that's still doing their live service shit. All right,
Anyway,
are you
so
ready to
let's go on the list. Yeah,
are you
let's
ready
do
to
it.
do this first category?
Let's get her knocked out.
All right, box art of the year so far. This is one of my favorite categories because you don't have to play the game to appreciate this category. Every other category, there's kind of something in it where you kind of need to have like a little context of the game. This, you can just look at the box and just be like, yeah, that's pretty. Yeah, that's fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I
cool.
mean, literally everybody's done it. They've looked at whatever store they're gonna buy it from, whether it's physical or digital, and they've seen it, and they're like, "Do I want it? Do I not want it?"
It's judging a box art by its cover. But we've got 27 here. We got to whittle it down to 10 and then rank them. Uh, and with hey, if you're on video, this is your chance. If you're on audio, this is your chance to hop over to video. We've got them all on a GIMP file. I'm going to click over to that. Here we are. And I'm going to name these off. You'll see them. They're all stacked on top of each other. So pardon our mess. We're going to get this cleaned up. That's the mission here. The 27 games nominated for box art of the year so far are Resident Evil Requiem, Mio, 007 First Light, Metroid Prime 4, Code Vein 2, Neo 3, Slay the Spire 2, Subnautica 2, Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight, Mina the Hollower, The Adventure of Elliot, The Millennium Tales. Sounds like sounds like a book Alex Jones would ask you to read for his book club.
Right.
Tales of Berseria Remastered,
Okay.
High on Life 2, Reanimal, High Guard, Cairn, Don't Stop Girly Pop, Mugenics, Mouse PI for Hire, Kiln, 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 Invincible Versus, Saros, or is it Saros? I'm always
I
on the
say Saros.
Saros. Motor Slice, Forza Horizon 6, Bluey's Quest for the Golden Pen, Mold Washer, and Silent Hill F. And I will say, we do have a few late 2005 games on here. Get over it. It's our list.
2025.
Yeah, 2025. I'm sorry, 2025. I just
It's our
shortened.
list.
I just shortened the years when I say it. Yeah, it's 2006 right now.
Yeah, this is the fives. Yeah, it was definitely the fives.
This is the fast. All right, we gotta bring this bad boy down. We gotta bring this shit down to 10. Let's look
Well,
around. Josh? What catches your eye on this wall of box
like
art?
to get rid of or to talk about?
Just start talking about. Just
You
start
know
the
what? I see it
conversation.
in the corner. I was gonna bring it up anyway. Tales of Berseria remastered.
Okay, is that
Bottom right corner.
this bottom
Bottom
right
right.
corner? Let me
Yep.
do this. Let me bring her up to the center. Let me hit this button. Tails, Berseria. Oh crap. Where'd she go? I had these in order. Hold on.
We're having some technical difficulties. We're gonna throw in like a emoji, whatever. We're gonna put something up on the screen that's just like a catch thing hanging there.
Hang in there, folks. All right, let me bring her to a spot where she's not covered up by everybody and then zoom in. This is her. I'm still looking for her on the side. So anyone who's never used GIMP, uh,
It is a pain in the ass. It's
there,
nice, but it's a
there it
pain in the
is.
ass.
I see it. I see it. Here we go. Now I can do this. There we go. Yeah, as soon as I select it over there and then scale it up, it pops out. There we go.
So I only want to point it out because I'm like, it's got to go immediately.
Well, you nominated it.
It's I did. It's just the same cover. The only difference they did from the original to this one is they added remastered.
Oh, okay. So you're disqualifying it because it would
Yep.
have won it would have been in contests when it came. When did this game come out? The original.
Originally, 2015, 2016.
Okay. So it goes. Tales of
It
Berseria
goes.
gone.
Oh yeah,
All right. See you, Tails. Metroid Prime Beyond, Josh. You've nominated this one. I know you
I
have.
did. Of course. I mean, yeah, of course I have.
This is one of our late entry. This is one of our it came out September of 25.
I think so. Yeah.
So I do like the purple. I do like that they've got Samus back in her what is that, the Various suit.
Yeah. Various.
uh I
Or
don't like
Various. How you-
I don't like the big Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Well, that's why you should have just gotten the Switch one. It doesn't do that.
It's really dumb that this was was this a
Yeah, I
game
know.
built for Switch or game built for Switch 2?
I think originally it was built for the Switch, but because it was so late, and it's like, okay, we're gonna make it like we're gonna optimize it for the Switch, but then we're gonna give you a Switch 2 version, which is just gonna give you a little more boost. Actually, keep like it's kind of like uh, the Legend of Zelda's, how they did like a not remakes, but they did re-releases for them
Mhm.
on the Switch 2. But it's just if you compare them, it's like okay, they're locked. Well, technically, I think Tears of the Kingdom.
You're getting too into the woods. It's
Anyway,
the logo.
besides the point. They made it a little bit better. Anyway, besides the point. I do like the purple. I agree with that.
I like the pink on purple in the logo. It's a nice logo. I mean, it's no different from the other Metroid Prime logos, but I do like the use of purple and pink in it.
My one problem I don't think I like is I don't like the purple behind the Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. I
Okay.
don't li it's too dark.
I think what's going on in the background, like, I'm not interested in anything going on in the background. There's a bird statue, I guess that's Chozo. There's some floating robot guys behind you. I'm not interested. Like, put
No,
Ridley back
it's
there, put Kraid back there. I don't know. Put something
yeah, why
interesting
I mean,
back
why
there.
and why is Samus doing this, like, just with the hand like, give me something like,
Well, that's
give me the Super Metroid cover, where
well,
it's her fighting Ridley, like, that's cool, give me something interesting.
this the hand is out to show you that they're giving you different ways to open doors this time around. that was that was a thing I remember someone saying. Like, oh God, can we get rid of it?
Yeah, no, it's fine, get rid of it.
All right, Metroid,
I
you are
I mean,
out of
as
here.
much as I love Metroid, it's gotta go.
All right, Metroid is gone. Uh, Bluey. I'll just zoom in on this one. Bluey. Golden Quest for the gold pen. I do like they're using the art style from the show where there are a few episodes where they're drawing themselves and it's like animated that way. I've always enjoyed that when the animators are like, let's play around with our style. Big fan of that. I do like the gold pen right there. It's a boring background. They do kind of do the blue and orange, hey, movie poster, this is going to catch your eye thing. But also, to be fair, Bluey is blue and Bingo is orange. So cool. Um, I just think we've got 10 better things than Bluey, the quest for the golden pen.
I agree. They also do the generic you've got the wooden board that just has something on it, and then you have the red ribbon underneath it. It's very generic.
It's a children's show. It's their first
Hey,
one.
it's a for a children's show, it's still very entertaining for an adult.
Yes. How, have you seen it all the way through yet?
Yep, I've seen every single episode.
Even the sad last episode,
Don't
the
I
like the
as soon
30
as it
minutes.
gets to the episode, I've gotten to the point where I'm like, "Nope, we're going back to season 1. It's never over. It's not gonna
Well,
end."
I'll give my kids the deal, like, "Hey, one more episode and you're going to bed." And then, uh, that episode pops up, I'm like, "Well, this is not a 7-minute episode. This doesn't count. Turn it off." I don't wanna cry. Stop making me cry. So yeah, Bluey is gone. I th I wanna make a case for Reanimal. I played Reanimal earlier this year, and again, that has nothing to do with this poster. This poster's bitching.
Actually, I kind of dig the giant, like, obviously, it's supposed to be like a spider, it looks like a pig and sheep,
Yeah, it's like a mix
but
of
at the
the
same
monsters
time
from throughout the game, so you're like, "Wait, is this a sheep? Is it a spider? What am I fighting right now?" So, yeah, I'm gonna zoom in on that for those watching the video. So, yeah, sheep head right here, you got a spider leg up here, a pig head right here. Do they have the other no, they don't have the other scary guy from the game. He would've been,
no, it looks like I see a hand, though, right there.
right here. Yeah,
Yeah.
that might be a hand. There's some scary pyramid head looking guys back here. And you've got the titles in big red letters, Reanimal. And then you've got down here, you've got your little boat sailing towards it. Of course, it's from the people who made Little Nightmares. So you play as children.
Yeah, of course.
I think this is a strong contender right now. I think we should keep it.
No, I'm totally good with that. I dig the fact that, yes, it's very dark and very, I don't wanna say neutral, but it's like a darker color, it just stays very stagnant, but they do a good job of, like, still making things pop out with it. Like, you got the yellow-eyed sheep that's basically staring down at you.
You've got the light on the boat. I really
Yeah,
do like the mist effect on it, and then you've got the red lettering over the light
yep.
blue. I think that's really, really effective, and it gives the ambiance. It gives you the mood, the moodiness of it. So yeah, that'll stay for now. What else are we looking at?
I see Forza right there.
Yes, Forza Horizon 6. This came out earlier this year, set in Tokyo, so you've got the cherry blossoms up here. The Forza Horizon 6 logo is not gonna break any hearts. I don't know what kind of cars these are, but they're going fast. They're going very fast. You've got a mountain in the background. You've got a city in Japan. It's Japan. It's Japan.
But it just looks so plain. Like, it doesn't it's not doing anything like any of the other Forzas haven't done. And if anything, compared to, like, the past 3 Forzas, at least their covers, it's like, have you are you really breaking the bank with this?
It is hard to convey. Uh, like if you're not a car guy, it's gonna be hard to get someone excited about a car game. I will agree. Uh, I think this is the one where you race a robot like a giant mech. Put the mech on the
I think
cover.
you're right, yeah.
Put the mech on
Yep,
the cover.
Mech
Put the mech on the cover. I'm okay with getting rid of it if you are.
I'm totally getting rid of it.
All right, Forza is gone. Uh, Invincible Versus. I've got it really big right here. I'm a big Invincible head. If you're watching video, you might be able to see my Invisible comics behind me. I mean, first of all, if you've never seen the series, spoiler alert: why is Mark fighting his dad? Uh, Second of all, it's just there's nothing in the backdrop here. I guess little rock platforms like splintering because your impact is Dragon Ball Z'd everything up.
But but they've wasted the potential. There could be so much happening in the background as Omni-Man and Invincible are fighting each other right there.
You're right. You're right. And I think there's a better alternative cover. I'm not gonna pull it for it because I was like, it wouldn't win, but it is pretty good. I do like the logo. This is still a game I need to check out. This is a game I want to play because obviously, big Invincible head over here. We can let it go though if I can find it on the list. There it is. All right, High Guard.
Yeah.
High Guard.
Um, yeah.
Cutting it off a little bit with us, but here it is. Yeah, the swords, the riding the bear is really cool. I do like the font of their logo. Um, Man, I mean, we'll talk about High Guard more day two with disappointments, but talk about a game that came and went.
There's only one thing this cover makes me think of every fucking time I see it.
What's that?
The Golden Compass,
Golden
because of the
Compass.
goddamn bear.
You know what it reminds me of? Remember that oh, what was it? Shadowrun, the multiplayer Shadowrun
Oh,
we
yeah,
played on the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
360. Kind of just when you mix fantasy with hard sci-fi like that, it just kind of gets me excited. It makes me want to play as a troll again. It can go. Again, it was never anything that turned any heads. I'm a font whore, so when I see a good font, I
No,
like
it's a
it.
good font. It's
When
definitely a good font.
when I see a bear, yeah. When I see a sword, and when there's implications that magic and technology are mixing, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. I want to be bad and mix technology and magic, please. High Guard is no more, both in real life and in this category. All right. We are doing a good job whittling it down here. Let me count how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. I believe we're at 20, so we still got to kill like 10 more.
Uh, well, what's popping out at you next, Nick? What else do you want to talk about?
Uh, Mugenics. This one was in a corner originally. Let me put it in a new spot so we can scroll in on it. I like the art. I like the art of this Mugenics game. I don't know if I'll ever play this, but I guess this is the same guy who did Binding of Isaac, so it's very similar art style to those box
Yeah.
arts. You got all these cats. You've got, it's like a nuclear bomb dropping in the background. You're Dr. Wiley, looking at a scientist in the background. Very cute cat font. You got some oranges and some yellows, some grays. Looks like these are people in the foreground with like shadows of people in the foreground. Yeah, man, I think this stays for now.
Yeah, I agree. I like it a lot. It pops perfectly, and it does remind me of The Binding of Isaac. Actually, I think I kinda like it more than The Binding of Isaac because that one's just a little more depressing.
That one's just a little fetus guy laying on the ground,
Yeah.
right? Crying.
Yeah, with, like, shadows, like, looming over him.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
One that I'm not as hot on, Mio. And that
Yeah.
has nothing to do with like my like it's an okay game. It's not a perfect game. Your little robot Mio, Memories in Orbit. You got the blues and the oranges. You got some robot hummingbirds in the background. A little robot hand coming for you. Very light looking. I don't know. It's
I like the
just
coloring palette, but beyond that, it just
nothing
there's
special.
nothing really to it. Yeah.
Yeah. Are we okay with cutting Mio?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I mean, it's a good game. I enjoy it for what it is, but yeah, it's not.
All right. Speaking of nothing special, when you nominated this, I was like, I'm gonna kill this one as soon as I can.
Yes, do it.
Neo 3. Let me move all this stuff out of the way. Neo 3. This reminds me of, I don't remember if it was last year or the year before. Remember that Ronin game where he's just standing there and the ships are coming?
As I was gonna say the exact same thing. It just reminds me of that.
It's basically that, but it's Neo.
And instead of there being ships, it's just a ravaged village.
So are we okay with cutting me out?
Yeah,
All right. Let
yeah.
me let
I
me
haven't even it's on my list to play, but I have not even played it.
let me find. Okay. Here, let me move some people around now that we're starting to, kind of narrow it down. Gives us a little more room to look at stuff. Look at peeps. Yeah, there's stuff behind stuff that I was like I just couldn't be bothered to fit everything on there. 007. How we feeling about old James over here and just pointing a gun with first light over him?
I think if there is one particular area that they've skimmed from, it's definitely the cover. It's
Y-
not doing anything for me.
They're just like, hey, just have him standing there. At least do the iconic like down the barrel.
The yeah, down the barrel.
Do the
That's
down the
not
barrel.
hard.
So we're okay with killing James.
Yep, I mean, he's already died once.
You can only live twice, or whatever the saying is.
Can
All right.
only die twice.
All right, so we're starting to clear things out up here. Reanimal, I'm gonna move you since we kind of talked about you, same as you, Mugenics. Trying to get trying to get some of the contestants out here for us to see. Think that's everybody mostly. All right, we'll narrow it down some more. Kiln. What do you think of Kiln over here?
I mean, I kinda like that, like, other than, like, the faces and the limbs, it seems very, like I don't wanna say lifelike, but it seems more, like, artistic-y, but then you get to those and it's very cartoonish. I kinda like it.
It's
It's a good blend.
it's giving me the vibe of like Pajama Sam or a Freddy
Yes.
Fish. Feels like a 90s edutainment game that you would play in your
Mhm.
computer class when your teacher's trying to wane off a hangover from the weekend. Uh,
And all the TV cards are checked out.
all the TV cards just fuck. We gotta go to the library. God damn it! All right, just get in line, you little fucking shits. Fuck, Kaufman, shut the fuck up.
Nick's reliving some childhood memories.
All right, Killen can stay for now. Another one I really like, recent game, so it might be recency bias. Mold Washer. Look at this motherfucker. He's a
Dude, everything ever since you brought it up, it has been I mean, god damn, I wanna find time to sit down and play it.
you're just you're a little sushi. You're a little fish. You're a little piece of fish meat that is power washing a house, basically a kitchen, basically. And you're buying it's set up just like a job simulator. You're buying different power washers to use, different tools to use. You get unlockables that like unlock new music, new like screensavers for your TV, and the TV in your little closet you live in are very like 90s nostalgia. Like I swear, like Guts from Nickelodeon's gonna pop up on that TV eventually.
I believe it.
But yeah, this is a fun little. You're in a kitchen. Well, it's more like a modern kitchen, though. Maybe some points against that. I don't know. And you're cleaning mold with your little water sprayer. It's cute. It's very cute.
Yeah,
What's
I
the
like it. Honestly, that title pops. I mean, like, the font, it
mold
just
washer?
pops.
This is the mold washer. All right, it stays for now. Ooh, who else do we want to pick on though? It's starting to get tough already.
Let's pick on Batman.
You want to pick on
Pick on
Batman? Well, his
Batman.
parents are dead though. You really want to pick on a guy whose parents are dead?
He's a billionaire. I don't have any
He
sympathy for that
he
fuck.
can handle it. All right, Lego Batman: Legacy of the Dark Knight. I do like the Gotham in the background behind him.
To an extent, I do.
It
Maybe
looks
it's
very
because they have
blocky.
that big Lego right there. Like, yeah, did
Josh,
you
they're
have
not
to include Lego right I mean,
Josh,
right
they're not
there.
Josh, they're not going to not put the Lego branding right there.
But why? That
Be
just ruins the whole aesthetic of it.
Josh, this is marketing. We need our name seen 100 times. Look, if we did
No, no, but what
if
I'm
we
saying is why couldn't they put that on the bottom? Like,
it's got to be right there.
aesthetically, it just
Josh, it's got to be right there. I get what you're saying.
you
It
know what?
is aesthetically like it's very jarring compared to everything else.
It's too bright, like, if they had it matched the palette, I'd be like, "Yes, that's great," but they had to put the, "You know what? We have to have Lego, and it has to be our fucking label. It can't be anything else there. It can't even be a different type. No, it has to be the generic Lego."
I don't think Lego's gonna budge on that. Do you wanna get rid of it? I'll get I
Yeah.
I'll get rid of it to
I
give
mean,
you
I'll
peace.
keep it for now. I'll keep it for now
Keep it for
because
now.
I do like Gotham. I do like how they have Batman in there. Like, it's very much it gives off, like, the '80s, '90s Batman.
Okay.
It's got that bright yellow on it. Yeah, so I dig it. So I'm
We'll
there to keep it.
we'll keep the bat for now. The bat stays. I'm pretty excited. They just announced the Absolute Batman animated series is coming.
Dude, it's gonna be so
You
good.
should read Absolute Batman, Josh. I've got the whole series if you
It's
wanna get caught up.
Dude, I might actually ask you because honestly, I've been looking at all the absolutes and they look really good.
Just don't lose it because
It's
you
gonna be
can't
worth a lot of money.
because yeah, those first 10 issues are really hard to find. I didn't even get a proper cover A for issue 1 because it was already people were already crazy about it. Motor Slice. This is an action game. I like the green and the orange, and I also like the. I wish there was a little more motor on the motor, but I do like the slice through motor slice. I don't like this little eye poking through this moon right here. Don't know what that is. I'm gonna zoom in on him. Look, he's looking. What?
God, enhance, enhance.
Enhance, enhance. Uh, it's fine. It's a game I have on Game Pass that I still need to go play. But what do you think of this? I'm okay with cutting it, but
I mean, I'm good with I mean, it just kinda reminds me a little bit of what was that? It was that, Recore?
yeah, it's got Recore vibes.
It got Recore, and it's also kinda reminds me of, Nier Automata.
Yes. This was also this is also on sale for the Steam Summer Sale, which I've already fallen victim to.
Oof, I've been there.
Mm. Oh, excuse me. All right. Slowly but surely whittling down. All right. Resident Evil's been over in this corner. Let's
You
talk
wanna do it, let's do it.
let's talk Resident Evil. Is this anything to write home about?
Ah, hopefully. No, I don't have it over here, do I? Damn. I was gonna start pulling covers, I don't have all of them over here.
I think
It
Village not as memorable. I do think 7 with the New Orleans house is pretty memorable. Yeah, I just think these modern day Resident Evil covers not very jump out at you. Just they kind of have the issue that Marvel movies have, like, hey, we have to put the face on the poster.
but here just for you.
All right, but yeah, hold it up to the camera.
Here's 4
4 is fine.
remake.
Yeah, get Leon on there. Yep,
Yep. Which, by the way, same direction and everything.
it
Like,
is.
he's
It is. Yeah,
same spot and everything.
he's almost in the same exact spot.
Resident Evil 3 remake,
Okay, keep going.
Resident Evil 2.
Okay,
Now, because I have the gold edition and it's also the VR mode one,
it's gonna be a little different.
Resident Evil 7.
Okay, so it's got I forget the wife's name in that, but yeah, creepy lady.
And then I had Village over here somewhere. I just don't see it. But yeah, it's nothing like you said, nothing to write home about. It's still doing the very generic. We got to put our characters in front of it, which makes sense. But even if you look at the bottom, it's like obviously in the top it's raining, it's downpouring. But then you look at the bottom and you can see what looks to be, I guess it's BSAA soldiers in the bottom left hand corner. And then I'm guessing zombies in the bottom right hand corner.
Okay, here's my nitpicky thing about it. 7 7 did the cool thing of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard or Biohazard 7 Resident Evil. That was
Mhm.
awesome. Village did the thing of putting the 8 in Village. And sure, you could argue the Q in this is the 9. No, I don't think so.
No.
No,
If they would have flipped it, I'd be like, yeah. No, not flipped it. What am I thinking? Yeah, flipped it.
I think we can get rid of it.
Yeah, it's like it's not doing anything. I mean, it's great game. If once again, if they're gonna nitpick, is definitely the cover that they and I'm sure there's probably a special edition. The special edition, I think, is just a gun. I think it very much reminds me of like Outbreak File 2.
I'm gonna get rid of it, especially because right next to it is a better sample from uh, a series just as old, Silent Hill F. If it'll let me move it, here we go. So
Honestly, I dig it.
this has the main character Minoko coming down the stairs. I don't know if this is the proper box art because I think proper box art might be like really
Uh,
zoomed in on her like
Here,
this. Do you?
part of my
I was gonna say, did you
I
buy a
just
copy?
I did because it was on sale for, I think I got it for 25?
Yeah, it's super cheap right now. If you got
Like,
the
yeah,
day
why
one
wouldn't I just
edition,
want the
she's got the
new
flowers on her head, I believe.
Yeah, it's just yeah, actually, it's the day one edition.
You can actually flip it on the ins. I think it's got a flippable. So like if you open it,
Well, here, let's show here is
that's very glared up, my dude. Yeah, flower. Yeah, flowered day one version. Yep.
yep,
And then
and
if you flip
then
it, I think it's this cover that we're looking at right now.
yep,
Yep. Okay. So yeah, she's on the stairs in her hometown. The stairs are being overrun by the red vine that you are chased by throughout the game. Yeah, just a very good an idea of what you're getting into.
and a lot of foreshadowing too.
Yes, I vote it stays for now.
Agreed.
Let's run through here. Cairn. Cairn is a climbing game that came out earlier this year. Um, some heavy use of the orange and blues. I do like the celestial type font thing they've got going on here. Uh, anything about Cairn stand out to you, Josh?
Not really, it's obviously, we're drawing a lot of inspiration, at least from Hollywood movie posters, because there's a lot of orange and blue.
Yeah, the orange and I look, once you wake up to the orange and blue, it doesn't work on you anymore.
I just can we not think of anything original?
To be fair, with the mountains and then the blueness of the sky, it's like, how else would they do it? But
Okay, so, like, in a sense like this, it does make sense, but at the same time, like, I'm so done with it, like, do something a little different.
right. I'm okay with getting rid of Karen if you are.
I am as well.
Bye, Karen. Oh, hey, look who finally got unburied that we can talk about them. High on Life. Just a fucking it spits in your face with all its style.
It does.
I've played a little bit of this. I'm a mark for this because I like Adult Swim. I like Tobacco, who does the soundtrack. I like the voice actors in it are very good. It's my kind of comedy. But what do we say about this? I mean, it very much tells you, hey, there's a skateboard in this one. You
I
like
mean,
skateboarding? We got a skateboard.
I think it does what the first one didn't do very well with its cover. I think it just speaks chaos, and that's what High on Life is. It's just chaos.
Yeah, first one was just a very boring. Was he just standing there with the talking
Yeah,
gun?
he's just standing with the gun. Where this one's like, know what? We're ass blasted and we're going fast.
Yeah, I would like this one to stay for now.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see what else. So Don't Stop Girly Pop. This is like a fast paced indie shooter, very stylized, very pink. Um, what are you feeling on this one, Josh?
Uh,
Eh,
I mean, it leaves a lot to be desired. I don't know what they're trying to go for with it.
I do think with the font you need to make it pop a little more. Just the pink
Yeah,
on pink's not working for me here.
yeah. It's not screaming anything to me other than like it. You know what I mean? Like with Boyfriend Dungeon, it made like a little sense because it's like, oh, I see what you're going for. With here, it's like I don't know what to
You don't,
expect.
yeah, you don't get a sense. Like maybe the one thing is like the don't stop part. 'Cause it's like, oh,
It
you're
just
gonna
reminds me
keep
of a
going.
what was that? God, the Lonely Island movie. Don't stop, never stopping.
Never stop, never
Yeah,
stop, stop it. Never stop, never stopping. Yeah, 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 something like that. Also, the gun here is kind of like lost towards on the edge. And so like at first glance, you may not realize that's a gun. Uh, good game. Go play Don't Stop Girly Pop. Yeah, I don't think it makes the top 10 here. I'll fight for it in other spots, don't you worry. Girly Pop is gone. How much we got left here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think that's 14.
15. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We have 15 on the list.
Okay. Here, let's whittle it down. How are you feeling about this Slay the Spire? Does it make you want to re-slay another spire?
No, it kinda makes me wanna just stop at the one and go, "No, what? We've done it once. I don't think we need to do it again."
I think the characters throughout are more like I like the look of this guy with his little skull mask and his horns. I'm more interested in the characters than the setting. Again, you've got the orange, blue, but they try to hide it behind with a layer of purple between them. And then I'm just not crazy about the logo having like the Roman numeral 2, like just the way they formatted it to where the Roman numeral 2 is bigger than the logo.
Yeah. Ugh.
Kind of throws me off a little bit. Yeah, we can get rid of Slay Spire. All right, we're getting there. We're getting close. Mina. Mina's got this look. Like, there's not a lot going on in this box art, but I just like the way Mina looks. I like the red on the purple. I think she's got like, what is this, like a mace?
Uh, yeah, looks like a whip mace of some sort.
I do think it's a little disappointing just thinking back to like the Shovel Knight cover art.
I mean, I can see that, but at the same time, this is like their possible last hurrah, so it's like, yeah, why wouldn't you do something a little different? You're trying to spice things up.
Right. I do like the roses and the gold decor around her little emblem. What do you think of Mina? Do you think it
I mean,
stays?
overall, I just like yeah, overall, I think that it's a very much a cover that pops, and it tells you exactly what you're getting into.
Subnautica 2.
See, part of me likes it because it's the first one was just very generic. Like you had some fish, you had some where this one's like once again, kind of like with Half-Life 2, it's you don't realize that you're going to be diving deep and you're going to find creatures that are just huge in perspective and it can be terrifying. Like, yeah, you see this giant hulking thing in the background, but you don't notice like the giant eelfish to the left of the screen. You don't notice there's a like a squid to the bottom right
You're
that blends
exploring.
into the background really well.
You're having fun exploring, but yeah, there's some scary shit around you that you may
Yeah.
not be privy
Like, you see
to.
that big thing, you're like, "Oh, I'm gonna avoid that," but you don't tend to, like you focus on that so much, you like, go, "Oh, shit, like, I didn't realize there's that huge fish to my left. I realized there's that squid to my right. Like, what the fuck?"
The ocean is spooky.
It is very spooky.
All right, we'll keep it for now. What about Elliot?
I
Uh,
like it.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna need you to read the title as Alex Jones.
Don't make me do that.
The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennial Tales. I'm sorry, Millennium Tales. I I don't know. I like the watercolor vibe of it. It doesn't try it kind of it orange and blues it a little bit. It does the orange and blue.
It does, especially in the background with the volcano. Yeah, I think it stands out in the sense of it's doing something that we haven't seen in a hot minute,
It's pretty.
but
It is good to look
It's
at.
that's as that's as far as it gets, is it's pretty because it's different a little bit, but it's not good enough where it's like, I'm not getting a sense of what's actually going on. Like, I when I remember hearing about this game, I was like, "Oh, what is this supposed to be?" And then it's like a square comes out, and it's like, "Oh, yeah, it's our answer to, like, the old school Legend of Zeldas."
Do we want to keep it or do we want to get rid of it?
I'm gonna fight for another spot so we can
All right, Elliot is gone. I'm sorry. Uh, they don't want you to read The Adventures of Elliot Millennium Tales, but you should get yourself a copy. There we go. All right, Soros has been hiding in the corner over here. What do we think of Soros?
once again, I mean, it's a lot of orange, but let's right there right his back. There's some blue.
Is it a very yeah? They snuck
They stuck the blue in.
they snuck the. I almost like that they snuck the blue in just to be like, we know, we know, we know.
At that point, they should have just done it with his eye too, though, since it's glowing that orange color.
Yeah. Uh, I don't know. The guy behind you kind of creates some wonder, and I mean, if you played Returnal, you're like, oh, is this? But if you've never played Returnal, you have no idea. You're like, okay, a guy in front of a god.
Yeah,
You
I
have no
mean,
idea. You have no idea what you're in for.
I mean, really, other than the guy in the background, it's like, it's so I hate saying generic because that's what it's a common thing, but it's just so generic.
I do like the logo. Logo's cool. I always like the shortened letters, but I'm okay with getting rid of it if you are.
Should we play does Josh have a cover over here somewhere that matches it?
Dude, no, let's get rid of it.
No, I'm not gonna look for it. I'm just saying, like, should we play that game? 'Cause I'm sure I've got something over here that's gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, that's pretty much that, but you just changed the color palette."
It's yeah, it's just very, very lightly changed. All right, let me get all these on the map or on the screen here. I'm gonna have to make some of these guys smaller.
Oh.
Uh, kill, let me just rearrange.
Oh, did we get rid of Motor Slice?
We did. That
We
might
only
be
have
what
to get rid of 1 more,
I was gonna say. That might be where your one more than me came from. Was that still being on there?
which we have, like, 2 games on here we haven't even talked about.
We'll get to them. We'll get to them.
I know, I'm just saying it's funny because like, it's gonna be down to those last 2 as far as what makes the cut.
We're letting them hang out. We're letting them breathe. Where's Mina? Shrink Mina down a little bit. Yeah, so now that we're getting towards the end, we have left from this is Reanimal, High on Life 2, Mold Washer, Mina the Hollower, Code Vein 2, Mugenics, Silent Hill F, Subnautica 2, Lego Batman, Rise of the Dark, Legend of the Dark Knight, Kiln, and Mouse PI for Hire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait, is somebody buried?
No, we said we I had 12 because of Motor
Uh,
Slice.
okay, so we need to get rid of one more.
Yeah, all we have to do is get rid of 1 more, which is why I joked and said we still have 2 games to talk about, which is still very impressive. I don't think this is like, this might be the fastest we've gotten through this, honestly,
Uh,
as far as getting it down, dwindled.
okay, so the two we haven't talked about, I'm gonna put them next to each other. Mina, get out of here. You're in the way. All right, Code Vein and PI for Hire. I like this Code Vein one because you're like basically killing this monster.
Yeah, I mean, the Mouse PI is just your generic, once again, generic. We're gonna have all these characters facing 2 directions on top of each other. As they go up, it gets bigger, but in black and white.
I do find that, and you know what? I'd have to go back and look at noir like movie posters from back in the day. I don't think they were like a setup like this. This feels more like a modern design.
It is, yeah.
Whereas, maybe it has the detective and then like a lady dancer or something like crying or something, and then like it has like the lights. Yeah, I don't I'm not really like sure it's doing the cartoon style, but it's a modernized poster of that. So I'm okay with getting rid of that if you are.
I am, because honestly, that Code Vein 2 one, it slaps. Just you sitting like, your character basically getting its hand out, getting ready to rip that monster's heart out. It's
Yeah.
fucking badass.
Yeah, I apparently have a low res version of it. Uh,
It's not do I mean, it's doing justice, so it's
it,
fine. It
even
made top 10.
even though it's low res, it's making top 10. All right. And then there were 10. What a ragtag group of games, might I say. All right, we have to order these. Um, I think Code Vein's towards the top.
Yeah,
So,
I agree. I mean, I dig it a lot.
so here we'll put Code Vein towards the top. I think towards the bottom for me is probably Subnautica 2.
I think Subnautica is probably 10. Like, it just makes it, but I think it's because it's still got that it's kinda sneaks in that orange and blue, but it does a great job of hiding it with everything else, going on.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with it being number 10.
And then I could see Kiln being like right next to it at 9. Yeah. Kiln at 9. Uh what are you feeling? Tell me what you got, Big Poppy.
Sorry, I'm fixing the list as we're doing this. Ooh, okay.
This is tough. This is tough now that we're down to. I just again the kiln. I like the logo. Kind of feels like it's just like not following any rules. Or like we'll get the fire there for the kiln and whatever colors we want to throw up, make it colorful. Again, it looks like a '90s edutainment
Can you
cover.
scroll a little more to the right so we can see the other ones? I kind of think, and this is tough. I think Reanimal and Batman are probably the next 2 on the list. I don't know in what order it's gonna be depend I say depend on how we talk it out, if you agree.
I mean, are you that assed up about the Lego that we just move
So
it down?
Lego kinda pisses me off, yes, but I'm not saying it doesn't have to be, 8. I'd be fine with Reanimal being 8, Batman being 7.
Okay, I can do that. So then, so far we got Subnautica 10, Kiln 9, Reanimal 8, Lego Batman, Legend of the Dark Knight is 7. I think Power Washer feels like a strong 6.
I agree. I it's cute enough and just different enough that it beats those other huge AAA company games
So
slash
then,
indie games.
so then, who's number 4? I'm sorry, who's number 5?
Let's say we skip
I'm
5,
I'm
damn.
split. I'm split between Mina and Silent Hill
I say Silent Hill is number 5 just because it was last year.
since it was a late
Like,
entry.
it was a late entry, so it's not that it's bad, it's just we're gonna get one of the newer games,
Gonna give it its
which would
time
be
in the
Mina.
sun.
Yeah,
Oh, let me get these ones that are a little bigger. Try to match them up. So then the guys at the bottom can be a little bigger. Uh, where is it? Where's Lego Batman? Go. And then Subnautica 2. Eh, that can stay. You can barely read it if I do that. All right, so then we need 4 through 1. And if you look down here,
you mean 3 through 1, I thought.
we haven't done 4 yet. Is Mina 4?
I thought we said Mina was 4, unless you were saying because you said between Silent Hill and Mina being 5, I assumed the other one was 4.
Yeah, so I think Mina's a strong 4 just
Okay.
because good character. All right, so then we had to decide top 3 between these 3. Code Vein, Mugenics, and High on Life 2.
Mm.
I think Code Vein's number 1, honestly. Like we barely talked about it, but just the act of him ripping something apart on the cover just gets it
Yeah, and
for
I kinda
me.
like the white and gold background. Like, it
Yes.
really pops with the black lettering too, like, it really does pop so well.
Yeah. And then I think I'd probably put Mugenics number 2 just because I like it's an art style that they've done. It's their art, it's their house style that they've done for Isaac for what 10 years now, but
Yeah, god, yeah.
with cats, and I think that just looks really neat. And then High on Life, I mean, you know what you're playing as soon as you look at that.
100%. Yeah, I mean, it's if it's anything like the first, it tells you you're going to literally be fucking shit up.
You're
Like,
going.
even if you do something right, you're gonna be doing something right,
I don't even know.
chaotically.
I don't even know if you dual wield in that second one. I need to go back and look at that. So is this it? Are we settled?
I'm happy with this order. This is actually a really good order.
These some really good games here. All right. So we've done it. We've reached the top 10 box art of the year so far. Number 10, we've got Subnautica 2. Number 9, we've got Kiln. Number 8, we've got Reanimal. Number 7, we've got Lego Batman Legend of the Dark Knight, especially because Josh loves that Lego logo. Lego logo.
It
Admit
pops
logo.
so well in that background.
It pops. In the number, what was it, 6? Number 6 is Mold Washer, with your little sushi cleaning up the mold. Number 5 is Silent Hill F, the stairwell cover. Looks really nice. Number 4 spot, we've got Mina the Hollower, little mouse representation. It was either going to be that or Mouse PI. Number 3, High on Life 2, Number 2, Mugenics, and then number 1 spot, we barely had to talk about it because it's such a fucking awesome cover, Code Vein 2. I had to check the release date on Code Vein 2 because like, this is last year. There's no
I
way
know I
this
had
was
to do
this
it too,
year.
so I was like, it was either towards the very end or it was the very beginning of the year. I was like, nope, but thankfully made very beginning of the year. And I was like, I'll take it.
Those are your winners, folks. We did it, Josh.
Yeah,
We
day
got
one
we
done.
got day 1 done. It was beautiful. I guess we can recap that tomorrow when we start, but yeah, tomorrow is biggest disappointments of the year so far,
So far.
and we'll pick 10 of those. I think how many we got? 28 of those?
21.
21. So that one might not take nearly as long, but hell,
I mean, it's disappointment, so we're gonna get on our soapboxes a few times at least.
something could happen between recording this one and recording the next one that gets added to that list. You never know.
We'll see.
It could happen. All right. Well, hey, we're gonna get out of here. Uh, Smashing Game Time everywhere you get your podcast, so go find us there. I don't need to do all the chores. I'm not gonna do all the chores. We'll see you guys tomorrow. See you tomorrow for biggest disappointment of the year so far.